Bruh.
All right, y'all.
We're back.
We're back. We're Black and White Reacz. Some T, aka Sky. This is
Trish.
All right, y'all. This is I'm a Millennial Mom.
I am a millennial mom. We'll see.
This gotta be it.
I'm a millennial mom. Of course my kids don't have to get out when they turn 18. Wait till they're financially ready. I'm a millennial.
Man, I feel like, people been doing that like for generations. I feel like the boomers had that same experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stay in my house until you get it together, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Millennial mom. Of course I don't believe in gender roles. Hell, my husband probably cook and clean more than me. I'm a millennial mom. Of course I can't start my day without coffee. I'm a millennial mom. Of course I want to know if anybody liked your hair today. Did they?
That's funny.
Yeah, my
millennial
daughter.
mom. Of course you're not gonna believe I have 5 kids. I'm a millennial mom. If the school calls with an issue, of course I want to talk to my child. Y'all be lying.
I feel like that's a 50-50 right there. Because, like, if you do that for your child too much, you're going to end up getting manipulated past a point.
I think it depends on the situation.
That's what I'm getting at.
I being the one who all the way, well, elementary and middle school, actually high school I didn't have this problem in high school, but elementary and middle school, I was constantly bullied, and there was a lot of inaction on the part of the school. So having had that experience, I am more likely, knowing that the situation may involve something like that, to want to confirm with my child. But you have to know your child. You have to know when they're trying to manipulate you, if they're lying to you. You have to be able to catch it. So you can ask to confirm the story or ask to speak to your child, but you have to be able to decipher what is true and what is not.
There you go. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm a millennial godparent. Let's put it that way. And these children these days, man, I get it. Like, I feel like people say with every like new generation that comes about, but like these Gen Y kids crazy. They really something special. And I feel for you parents that have Gen Y kids.
Right.
I really, really do. You parents that got them damn Gen Y kids, good luck. Okay. A lot of them born into the world with entitlement, or they will have friends that are super, super entitled because they just was born into this world. And on top of that, like them having access to the social media from birth, damn near.
Yeah, I think a lot of
too much.
I apply this to millennial parents too. I think some of us are allowing our children to have unrestricted or unsupervised access to things way too soon. I include us as millennials in that because we have the common sense to filter out the things, or we had it when we were kids. It was also harder for us to find the things that we shouldn't have had. Well, access to online, I would say, because it was still a new thing. But like, I think a lot of us are like not passing on those common sense smarts that we have to our kids.
But it's not even that. Like it's not that they don't know common sense. They are literally being manipulative because the stuff is out there for them to have access to. Their friends watch it, even though it might not be acceptable in your household. So they're gonna figure out how to get access to it.
Yeah, because if they're not watching it at your house, they're gonna watch it at their friend's house.
Something or whatever it is. Like they're gonna gain access to it in a place.
Yeah.
Some of them have way too much access to everything that's on social media, and most of social media is really geared towards adults.
Yeah.
Sorry about it, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I agree.
Even some of these little dance videos and stuff out here, a lot of those dance videos are by young adults. Like a lot of this stuff is literally, and I don't mean young adults under 18. I mean between like the ages of like 18 to 24. So like, and don't get me wrong, there's some teenagers that are out there that are using the platform to, promote whatever they want to promote, but they have way too much access to whatever it is. Like you could pretty much get access to anything nowadays, and we could do it back then. The problem is back then, like we had a little bit more common sense because we grew up with having the internet and without having access to the internet at times. Like these kids always got access. Like in fact, they're oversaturated with it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Their brains are not capable of really handling what they're even looking at and retaining information that they shouldn't be retaining. Like, you know, you gotta hit that button when your child, like, no, like this is not acceptable. But it's even down to like the video game culture was this. I think back then for us, it was the kids that was addicted to like gaming. And not to say that kids aren't still addicted to it, but like that probably was like the first generation that we had of kids that was like addicted to gaming. Not in the sense where they were shooting up the schools like Gen Z. Like that was that getting out of hand. Like, bro, what are y'all out here doing?
We did. There were instances when we were in school, but now
it literally was a few.
It's almost every single day now. Every single day. Some local news station somewhere in America is reporting a school shooting, and it's absolutely out of control.
People were like, it's not related to gaming and that. And I'm like, yo, how many of these school shooters actually were addicted to gaming? Because there's been quite a few of them, actually.
Yeah, there are quite a few of them. It's a combination, though. It's not saying we're not saying that.
I'm not saying all of them.
Gaming equals the violence. It's a combination of things, but most often it does include some type of gaming overplay. You know, so we're not saying that all of them, but
not all of them. But yeah, like, this is just getting ridiculous out here at this point in time. I wish you guys the best, though. Like with parenting your kids,
having a child in school is terrifying. Having to send your child to school is terrifying.
Shoot, your daughter's school locked up like Fort Knox out here in these streets.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for that. It's still terrifying.
It is, because all it takes is one person to not lock a door or not close the door fully or whatever it is.
Yeah,
that's literally one of the last school shootings that happened in America was like that. Like the damn door. Actually, no, the one where all the Latino kids got killed in Texas or whatever. Like that door was left open.
Yeah, there was a door that should have been locked that was not locked.
It should have been locked, but that's a sensitive topic. That was a lot of kids that got killed during that time.
Yeah.
But
just pay attention to your kids, pay attention to what they're doing.
What they're consuming. Like, I know, like, you want to be as a parent, like, I just need a break for myself and this and that and the third.
Yeah.
But these kids getting everything.
But don't be afraid. Like, don't honestly. Like when I let my child have unlimited access to her tablet, her behavior takes a turn down and I snatch it back in a heartbeat. She went like 2 months without it completely and her behavior did significantly improve. Don't be afraid to discipline your children. Like something simple like taking a tablet. I get, and I know how hard it is to take it and then they get bored and they bother you and they want your phone and da-da-da. I get it. That frustration is real, but in the long run, you have to do what's best for them. And if that's taking it and you got to deal with some of the frustration for a while, you just got to do it, y'all. Take the L. Sometimes we just got to take the L.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I got no kids, so it is what it is. But I worked around enough kids. I worked at early childhood development for a while. I will tell you this. At the end of the day, man, just pay attention to what your kids getting into out here.
What they're watching, listening to, all that stuff.
Like everything that your child get into, you're not gonna be able to pay attention to. Sorry about this, it's not gonna happen.
That's
but
true.
There's kids that are literally out here going online and getting kidnapped and getting caught up in human trafficking and being abused, and like you don't have no you have no idea that that's what's going on. And then all of a sudden when your child pop up missing or you got to go to court for them, then it's I wasn't aware that my child was doing X, Y, and Z, but you gave them actual access to that stuff. So you really are partly to blame for it. Because like at the end of the day, your child shouldn't, and I wholeheartedly believe this, like children shouldn't have outright access to social media or the internet all day long, every day.
No.
Like, it got to be a cutoff point. Like, they are overly saturating themselves with whatever gossip, gunk, dirt, or whatever it is that's on the internet. And, that's formulating their opinion. And we also got a whole generation of people that all believe that they're going to be, popping on socials or whatever it is.
Yeah, that
too. We do this stuff because it's fun, not because, like, we trying to be out here popping like that.
No.
Like, that's just weird. Anyway. You got any last and ending statements?
No, I finished on my just watch your kids, know your kids, and if you catch them lying, call them on it, because that school thing really rang true.
For sure. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe,
Share,
hit that noti bell. And we'll see you guys
next
later.
time.
Peace.
Bye.